You want to tell about those flowers you delivered, Paula? You got to unmute yourself, though.
So what happened was Swami told me about this case he was working on with Basha about somebody that lost somebody in their, a young person tragically, and the family was really just trying to get through this hard time together. And so they were having a session with Basha and Swami, and I was not involved, but after I heard what they were doing with this family, I just felt this overwhelming urge to pray and to go into basically connect with spirit and just be with this family and be with Swami and Basha and just try to support energetically this what's happening and just send love and all that. Well, I went into my prayer state and I closed my eyes, and all of a sudden I felt like a presence behind me. And I have my eyes closed, so this is all in the third eye and you know, inner sight. And I was like, huh. And this being started handing me the most beautiful, enormous bouquets of flowers. And I started just intuitively, just like, all right, I'm going to place these flowers in a circle all around this family, like the mom, the dad, the brothers, the sisters, the aunts, the uncles, the young person who passed. And I was so filled with joy, and I start putting all these different bouquets, and there was all these different colors, and it was just like a beautiful experience and joyous experience for me. And then I didn't tell anybody about it till the next day, or maybe hours later, and I said, you know, it's funny, is you were working with that family, and when you told me that, all of a sudden I felt this urge to, like, you know, just be there present with all of you spiritually and do whatever I can to support this group. And I felt this being, maybe an angel, giving me bouquets of flowers. And I just like celebrated this whole event and put these energetic bouquets in a circle all around everyone. And it was so joyous for me. And they said, you did that? That's so weird, because when we were with him and helping him cross over to the other side, all of a sudden all these flowers started appearing. And it was just like,
Yeah.
wow, right on. Like, that's how spirit works. Like, you don't, it's just like that small voice sometimes that tells you to do something. And when you listen to it, and I didn't have any idea that they were going to also see the flowers in their spiritual experience there with the family. And so it's just like amazing how so much is orchestrated on the other side, and we're just kind of like the last to know. Like, you know, I did it, but the understanding of it did not come till later, you know, like, and I've been thinking about it. Happened like almost a year ago, and I've been thinking about that ever since. Like, it started handing me flowers. I was a vessel. It's just like I was being used, you know, and I offered myself, like, I just want to be there and do whatever I can. I don't know what I can do. I'm a half a world away from this family. I don't know them, but I want to help, you know. It's like I want to give that love and comfort them, you know. And it happened.
The St. Francis prayer, you know, Lord, make me the instrument.
Mhm.
You know, it's that volunteering, you know, to, you know, and so when we do the healings, you know, this is why pranic healing is just so absolutely fabulous in that, because there's the setup, you know, prior to the invoking, the calling in of all the assistance, you know, and then we just have to just be the engine, you know, to make this thing,
Yeah.
put it in motion, and then they just supply the fuel, you know, and they supply the juice, and they do all this other work, and so on and so forth, you know. But
Yeah.
we, you know, we need to make the physical connecting sort of thing,